What's up, guys? It's your boy OG Ragro here doing some upgrading and a few minor adjustments to the AMK LCG rig. You see I got them capper axles on there, which I still haven't ran yet. That's the rear. And today, one thing I'm going to be doing is these shocks. I think I got a little too much tension on the down travel. I'm going to try to do something with that, give it a little more drop out of it. So I'm losing out on, that's about a quarter, maybe a quarter to a half, about a half inch actually. And also, I'll be doing an upgrade. Getting rid of that AGFRC servo. And I know I said I was going to stick with AGFRC, but I ended up with a Reefs Raw 500. And we got that going in here. I think it's going to be nice. The silver axles with the silver servo and the silver servo horn. This is the horn that came with the axle kit. Well, all right, guys. First, we're going to get to these shocks. Also, I got a little bit of seepage on the shocks. I think I didn't tighten it good on there. The internals for the O-rings, I don't think I tightened it good to get a proper crush around that. I'm going to tighten it up pretty good now. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to get these shocks off. Do one side at a time. And once I get them off, I'm going to show you what I think is so great about these shocks. And we'll get these shocks loose. I'll show you what I mean when I say I don't think I tightened up. These things are pretty awesome. So I think I'm going to get a thinner spring to put on this part. Set that right there. Get this nut off. One thing about working with shocks, it's so messy. Taking them apart and getting the silicone out of them. But if you see here, let's see if I can find a flathead screwdriver. Down in this part here is where all your O-rings, you got 2 O-rings and 2 brass spacers. And if you can see, I left that real loose by accident, of course. But what we do, tighten it on up. And I think that's going to do it. Now, while we got that off, I believe these are the 2 strength springs I want to go with. If ever I can get this one disconnected. And I think I am going to cut that a little bit. Just to get it that length. It's like the perfect length for this. I don't want too much preload on it. Alright guys, let's get this done and I'll be back. Alright guys, here we go. I did this driver's side. The left side is done. And you can see how much further down this side drops already versus this side. And that drop is what I was looking for. It's not going to be too fast, so it won't unload too fast, but give you some resistance on the way down. And you know what, guys? I was moving too fast. And I got the spring in here, but I forgot to check that assembly to make sure that I had that O-ring assembly tightened up. Check it real quick. And this is the side that wasn't leaking. And nope, had that side tight. Oh well, we'll refill it. And get her slapped back in there. And it did feel perfect, by the way. And one of the good parts about these screws is has this bleed hole right here on top. Little screw. Let's get that blade, get it tightened up the rest of the way. Let's just get all the air out of it. And one more bleed, and I think we'll be done. All right, guys, I kind of got her falling the way I want her. Sure it'll be a lot faster with the wheels on it. I want it a little slower, but as far as the spring options I got, that's all I can do. But next, we're gonna change this servo. Get this Reefs Raw 500 in there. She's a beauty too. Oh yeah, and those front shocks feel good with the wheels on there. It's nice, and it's not quite a drop. It's a little controlled, a little faster than what I would like, but I think that's pretty good. Definitely better than what I had. All right, guys, got her powered up. Got a battery slapped in it, and this is the AGF RC 24 kg servo. It's like a $25 servo at 8.2 volts. Now, it was always enough, but not fast enough. So it would be like the equivalent to a decent stock servo, I would say. Look at that stir angle, too. That is awesome. You know, it's fast enough to even wiggle off of things. Let's put some tension on it. Still didn't too bad. But also I was having problems with this thing glitching. Only when I turn it up. But anyway, let's get it. And you see I'm having some suction problems with these tires. And we're going to get this new Reefs out of here. Just so I can feast my eyes upon it before it's installed. And of course, you got your Reef stickers, some of them plastic servo horns. And of course, I had to get the battery and a remote so I could center this. Got a storm coming. I'll show you guys how it's centered. Get this out of there. Loosen up the servo steering link. All right, guys. The AGF 24 kg, 65.7 grams. And the Reefs Raw 500, 79.8 0.85 grams. Let's say 9 grams, 79.9 grams. So almost 80 grams versus 66 grams. And the way I center my servos is I cut my remote on, make sure all my steering is centered out. My sub trim, everything is 0. Regular trim is 0. And I plug my my servo up. And we got action. All right, guys, we got her installed. Cut the power on. That will help. And show you what we're working with. Big difference. I'm going to do a little endpoint adjustment, clean these wires back up, and I'll be done with her for the day. Give her one more test. I'll try to hold her. Oh. All right. Hope that did it some justice. So you can see that. Now, I got the 500 upside down, but it's not worth the headache. Plus, you're not going to kind of see it when it's down. You see that angle is pretty good too. But all right, guys, please like and subscribe. I've done everything that I wanted to do inside my head has been done. So we'll see, am I on the right track? I don't think I got enough droop, but we'll see, especially in the back. I think I should do the same thing in the back, put some springs holding it down. But we'll see. Guys, please like and subscribe. Be more coming soon. Hopefully it's not a rainy weekend. I can't wait to run this thing.